It's been the home of the Chiefs since 1972. GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. The kicker, Chase McLaughlin, will get this one started. And off we go here at Arrowhead. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Now the former rushing champ, it's Kareem Hunt. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
And I think this is something we're going to see a lot here tonight. The ability to use this run game to really set the tone coming out here for this offense.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Now a carry for Hunt. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Starting to see a back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Open man, it's Juju Smith-Schuster downfield. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
These were the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
They put Kelsey in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. He finds DeAndre Hopkins for the catch. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This caught right side by Worthy. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
Really nice play there by Xavier Worthy. And if I'm a defensive coordinator around the league, and I'm thinking to myself, Mike, how do I stop this Chiefs offense? How do I stop Mahomes and Kelsey? Well, they just add a wide receiver that has the fastest 40-yard.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Chiefs. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's 1st possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
So 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. On the return is Sean Tucker. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here comes Otten in motion. They'll run with the 3rd-year man. It's Rashad White. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
I think this is something that we can expect to see here, especially early, Mike, as this team gets into a rhythm. They want to lean on this run game. They feel like they have a lot of advantages over this defense, and you can see from the first play here why they feel that way.
On 1st down, right back to White. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Here comes Otten in motion. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he will have enough to pick up a 1st down.
Nice play here by Rachaad White. I'll tell you, I had a chance to call one of his games late last year, and what really stands out is he is very comfortable when being used in the passing game, and finished last year 4th amongst all NFL running backs, finishing with 64 receptions.
Here comes Otten in motion. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. This pass is caught by Cade Otten.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
On 2nd down, Baker. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Oh, yeah. Mark him right on the 15, and the march continues. That is a 1st down picked up on the ground. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Another run here with White. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. They'll go again with White. He's down inside the 10. A gain of 4. They've converted 2 3rd downs already on this drive. And here's 3rd and 4. He'll try to run. And he's into the end zone. Baker Mayfield. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. The Chiefs offense ready to see the football for the second time. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. Oh, and a short throw there, but it's going to end up incomplete. That's a pass he'll say he should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Catch made by Smith-Schuster. Now inside the 25. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Now it's Bucky Irving to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense about ready to get going on their 2nd possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. They go play action with Mayfield. That's to the rookie 3rd-rounder Jalen McMillan. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
Jalen McMillan, what he was looking for there, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at, and that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. Here's White. So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll go. It's White. 1st down and more inside the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. They pick up 27 and convert on 4th down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
He just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Bucs are back within 4 at 14-10.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
McLaughlin hit the field goal a moment ago, and now he's back to kick this away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Chiefs offense ready to get back at it. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's taken in by Kareem Hunt. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Open man is Hopkins. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Patrick to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Here comes Otten in motion. Off the play fake, it's Mayfield. He's going to tuck it and go.
That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Here comes Otten in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. A short run there to Otten. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On third down, it's White. On now for fourth down, Trenton Gill will punt it away. Nicole Hardman, the return man for the Chiefs. A fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Mahomes back. That is caught. It is Hopkins. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and it just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Now he'll run it.
Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly, realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket, decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Throwing is Mahomes. That's complete. He got it to Hopkins. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down. Now, Mahomes. Now they'll set up the screen for Hunt. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And that screen slow to develop, and they rally to the ball and stop him. That will be no gain on the screen.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all 3 levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. And that's why they're able to stop them for no gain.
And Mahomes, as smart as they come, hits the deck, but he's got the 1st down. Throwing now from the gun. It is brought in the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Bucs offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. They motion the slot man left. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. He'll find his running back, White.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Second down throw from Mayfield. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A gain of 21 on that pass play. Good for a Buccaneers first down. Here's Mayfield. That's caught left side by Otten.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's 2nd and 2. Mayfield to throw. He'll find McMillan here. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. So Chase McLaughlin will come in, and they'll try a field goal. This one from 41 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Buccaneers are able to get it back within a score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. The Chiefs offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we're at halftime here in KC with the defending champs, the Chiefs, on top. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Oh, he's got room past the 30. The Buccaneers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground, and here's White. Room up the sideline at the 45. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
And with that run, this back is closing in on almost 100 yards for the game today, Mike. He's had a lot of those good chunk plays. This defense has not had a great answer for him so far.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That's his tight end, Otten. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Mayfield. He connects with Palmer on that one. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
Finding space at the 15. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Well, here he is just taking over this drive from the running back spot. And frankly, Mike, any time the secondary and defensive backs are making a lot of tackles downfield, you know the offensive line's doing their job up front, and we can see the results.
On 1st down is Mayfield. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Tampa.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
He's got a man. Take it in for 2. And we are at all time here in the third quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Hardman now to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The home team's offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. This one tight throughout, all level at 21 as they'll search for a go-ahead score. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand. The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Here's a run with Hunt. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Second and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a first down.
First down throw. Mahomes got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
Open man, it's Juju Smith-Schuster downfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. Here's Mahomes. He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rep.
Powering forward. He's in. Touchdown, KC. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
That just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Irving now on the return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Buccaneers offense about ready to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. Drive begins with a run by White. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle. Second and 7. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. A pass, it's complete. It's Shepard.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Here's a third down and 4. One of the tight ends in motion right. From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. Oh, and that throw not able to be pulled in. It's incomplete. Looked like he may have got a little ahead of himself there. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Hunt. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's got a man. It's Smith-Schuster. And he'll be brought down on what will be the final act here in this 3rd quarter. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Into the hands of Juju. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Second down and 8. They put Kelsey in motion. Up the middle they go. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard, but that's it. They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down. They put Kelsey in motion. On 3rd down, Mahomes. He'll try and get there on the ground. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs.
Here you are at the end of the game. You need a stop. You find yourself trailing. You have everybody covered, and the quarterback gets loose. Those are the plays that just kill a defensive coordinator. You're about to force a punt, about to get the ball back to your offense. Give credit to the quarterback. He made a play when they needed it.
Wow, it wasn't for lack of effort. He tried every which way to elude the defense, but he was outnumbered. They finally got him down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of yardage.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
He keeps it himself, and he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
3rd and long. Gray is the motion man here. 3rd and long for Mahomes. He connects with Gray on that one. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. To return is Tucker. Whoa! And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Buccaneers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. One of the tight ends motions right. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. This one is caught by Shepard. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. The crowd at Arrowhead roaring. Here's 3rd down. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the 1st down. Taking advantage of the room to run, a gain of 19 on the scramble. They'll drop to throw. A throw right side. Going to be taken in by McMillan. It is 2nd down and 5. Now Mayfield. That is caught at the 3. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. To throw is Mayfield. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss. After that first down sack, I think we both kind of looked at each other and said, all right, well, there goes this drive. But a really nice job there in the passing game on second down. That big chunk brings them from second and long to now at least third and manageable.
This crowd doing everything they can before third and goal. To throw is Mayfield. That is incomplete. And here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within one score.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
Now a carry for Hunt. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. The home team's offense ready to take over once again. They'll have a short field, looking to build on the lead. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that will get him back on schedule. Good pickup of 7. Sets up 3rd and 3. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. One in the win column for the Chiefs. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Chiefs victorious as we say so long from Arrowhead.